Hello, my name is Jerry Brown, and the agency that I chose to work with is Keep Cincinnati Beautiful. Keep Cincinnati Beautiful is a nonprofit organization that works with sponsors and community volunteers to uh, beautify and clean up different parts of Cincinnati. I guess it's really as simple as that. They will help to pick up litter and to remove graffiti. They will help to clean away overgrown vegetation in places like public sidewalks or public parks. In some cases, they even will help remove structures that are in poor shape or in disrepair and present a safety risk to the community. They will help to raise funds for things like statues or water features or park benches to increase, the beautification of certain areas. And this is all done, obviously, to make the areas more inviting, to invite the community back out into these public spaces, and to sort of ward off any would-be evildoers, people who are going to, use uh, public spaces for bad things like selling drugs, using drugs, committing crimes. By having these areas nice and clean, they invite the community back into them, which keeps them populated, which drives away any nefarious people. And it provides children with a safe place to grow up and get to enjoy the outdoors. So, they do really good work there. And, of course, I want to thank them, the community leaders specifically, because each event in each community is organized by a community leader in that community who works with Keep Cincinnati Beautiful as a whole to raise funds, but then that community event leader they're the ones who actually create the events and get the bodies out there to help with litter pickup. So I want to thank everyone involved with that organization for the work that they do and for allowing me to come out and get to learn about the work that they do and to get to know them and to get to take part in their communities at least for a little while. The work that I did with them was primarily litter pickup, but there was one event in Northside that was at a historic cemetery that was overgrown, and we spent about 6 hours there removing vegetation that had overgrown over tombstones, removing falling and dead tree limbs, picking up litter there as well, removing growth along the fences, vegetation that had overgrown, and just trying to restore, some of the beauty back to the cemetery. So that was a really fun event. My biggest takeaway from working with Keep Cincinnati Beautiful was the fact that there are still so many people out there who do love and care about their communities in a world that is becoming more and more about social media and being online. It's kind of easy to forget that there's a real world out there and real people in it, and that there are still people out there who do love their homes and their communities, and they want to make a better world, even if it's just in their immediate world, to give their own kids a better place to grow up and to be able to experience the outside. It was nice to see that and kind of be reminded that there's more than just online. There's the real world still exists out there, and also this kind of work it's the kind of volunteer work that you can do where you can immediately see the results, the benefits of what you're doing. And some volunteer events, it's for some volunteer work, it's hard to see the good that you're doing because it happens for people who are in places that could be on the other side of the country or the world, and you really don't know if you're actually making a difference. But this group, you see at the end of the day the difference that you've made, and that's I think that's good for our spirit. To actually see that you can make a difference, and it doesn't have to be some big lofty world saving thing. Like, you're not saving the polar bears, you're making a better life for people that you may very well run into or live next to. So it was very rewarding work, and I really appreciate the opportunity that I've had to work with Keep Cincinnati Beautiful. And I highly recommend that if anybody has some free time, that you look them up and maybe volunteer for an event, because they have events going on all the time. So yeah, check them out, and thanks for watching my video.